Happy Wednesday, everybody. I know it's pretty late. I just got out of the shower from watching a bunch of movies before that, and then homework. You see, wet hair. Danny went to sleep. Mommy went to sleep. It is 9:30, so I'll post this just after 10 probably. Have no time to edit, so the video's just gonna be natural, I guess. But I don't know what to do. Oh, how about times I've almost died? It's very few, but it's happened. Okay. Whenever I was born, this isn't me dying for this one, or not dying, but almost dying. My mom had a lack of blood in her system, and, yeah. So she almost bled out to death while I was being born, because it was an emergency C-section. Same for my sister, but she didn't bleed out that time. Whenever I was still a very small baby, I couldn't walk or anything that I know of. I think I could. I don't know. Um, me and my cousin DJ would play around at my aunt's house. In her bathroom, there was a gas heater very close to the ground, and I would turn it on randomly. And it's supposed to be able to heat up the house. It's an old house, still there actually. I don't know if the gas heater is though. And we decided to turn it on that time. Nobody knew about it, and me and my mom went to bed. My cousin and my aunt left, I believe, and my dad was still in school at the time. So he got home from school, smelt gas, and carried me and my mom outside of the house before we died of gas poisoning. He's a hero. Okay. Very few times. This could be a very short video, by the way. This isn't really an almost dying circumstance, but it was a pretty dangerous circumstance. I was at my dad's house, and we were living in a two-story apartment. We were on the top story. I was playing on the computer whenever it started to storm really bad, and a slight tornado started happening. It didn't tear up anything or anything, but it could have gotten stronger and done something. And it was pretty close, not too close, but it was pretty close to the apartment complex. So I started crying. So did everybody else, but then I stopped crying to make all the other kids feel better. My panda's nose is gone. Anyway, we couldn't go into the bathroom because the bathroom had the outside wall next to it. If you stood in there, the outside wall would be right there, next to the bathtub. Every room had a window in it, so we had to barricade up the hallway and sit in there, and it was a 5 foot by like 3 foot hallway, so about 15 feet in the area, and there were 7 people sitting down in there. And remember, I was 9 or 10. It was 4 years ago, I believe. Everybody was small. Debbie was newborn, my little sister. If you haven't seen my other video, she is my little sister. She's adorable. And I was scared, but I had to stay calm for the other kids. This one, I was around 6 years old. Oh, this one sucked. We were in an apartment at my mom's house. We lived in an apartment with my aunt, I believe we were, yeah. And, my uncle was in the other room watching me. Well, in the other room, he wasn't currently watching me, he was watching TV. I was supposed to be taking a nap whenever I found a penny. I'm like, this is pretty cool. And then I looked over and I saw a lamp plugged into the wall. So I unplugged it, stuck the penny in the socket, and shoved that in, and then kicked it, which started the charge, shocked me. My foot turned grayish black because it was burnt, and the entire wall going up was burnt. And it scared everybody in the house. And my mom was at work, working at Home Depot, and she got a phone call, which she had to she had to come home because she got a phone call saying that her daughter, me, had stuck a penny in a socket and then kicked it. I was an idiot. Oh goodness. I was so confused. Curious, there's the word. I was confused and curious. I wanted to know what things were, but I didn't really understand how they worked yet. So I would test things out. Stop yelling at me. Just tell me to get out the shower. I'm already out the shower. Just kidding. It is telling me to get out of the shower, but it's yelling at me. Oh well. So weird. So those are a few times I've almost died. And my mom's almost died. Well, if you liked this video and you want more things like this, that are information about me, click the like button down below. If you had a deadly experience where you almost died, comment it, and I will try not to laugh. Because if I was watching this and I was not me, I would laugh about the penny in the socket. Don't forget, if you haven't already, subscribe. Become a llama with all the rest of us. This is not supposed to be taken as an insult, please. So, become a llama. Mwah. I love you guys. Peace.